Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. The Atlanta Braves going up against the Chicago White Sox. Boog Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton, saying a little precipitation in the forecast for this one. Nothing major. Hopefully shouldn't halt the game at any point, but it is wet out there on the field.
One thing as a hitter, if you can bunt for a base hit, it's going to be a little slick for that infielder picking it up. You also have to remember over at first base, second base, wherever on the base pass, it's going to be a little bit slower track. So you have to be a little more cautious with your lead, or if you're going to steal, making sure you get a good jump.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here. Getting the nod in this one, Davis Martin.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the veteran shortstop, Tim Anderson.
The shortstop, Tim Anderson.
After scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
There's the strike. A moment everyone thinks of with Tim Anderson is the walk-off homer he hit in the inaugural Field of Dreams game in 2021. That felt like a movie.
Yeah, and it was a movie that Tim Anderson had never seen.
And ball one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Hey, nobody away.
Anderson ready to work. Up the middle. Fires to first, the run. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting second, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
1 down now. 1 down.
And there's a strike.
First pitch changeup, he gets a called strike. You got to really know who that hitter is at the plate in order to throw that pitch again and again.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left.
Clutch up here. Get a strikeout.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away.
Batting third,
Eloy Jimenez
the
now.
designated hitter, Jimenez.
In there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Here we go, guys.
And he pumps it a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
The next offering misses. Going to count 1 and 2.
Really nice slider right there. Sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Line drive, base hit.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Not a bad slider by any means. It was down and away, but an even better job to spoil that thing. And he let it travel, didn't try to hook it. Man, that's a really good approach.
So, man aboard. Now it's going to be Luis Robert. On the ground to third. Riley zips it across, and they take care of Robert for the out. That ends the inning. So a man left for the White Sox. They trail it here 2-0. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the right fielder, Gavin Sheets.
The right fielder, Gavin.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
First offering misses the mark.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Righty delivers. And a foul ball left side. 1-1 now. Swing and a miss.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
And a 1-2 again. And down on strikes he goes. And that's the first out.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Here comes the 0-1. Good eye right there. Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff guys have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Sebi Zavala. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Ouch, that one drilled him. Sends it to first, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Chi Sox held in check here, still up against a 6-0 deficit.
In the background is a blind spot. Roll the dice.
Bottom of the inning, here is Moncada.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here we go now. Let's go.
And there's a ball. Pitch is in there, and it's 2-2. Got it by him for the K. Rougned Odor comes up to the plate now.
Make a big play. I'm a ship shape mixtape. Sounding like a get rich quick tape.
Odor goes 5 feet 11 inches, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. To the right side. Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim.
Here's Tim Anderson. Grounded out his first time.
You know, Boog, I can relate to Tim Anderson with my football background and baseball background. He played Little League Baseball, but then decided to focus on basketball until he got hurt his sophomore year of high school. He then went back to baseball as a junior. 4 years later, the White Sox made him.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Nothing doing for the White Sox. They continue to trail 7-0. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field. Bottom four has been intending to start it off.
Left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
And the right-hander back to work. Bounced up the middle. Albies over to first in time. Nice stretch.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Here's Eloy Jimenez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And one down now, one down.
The 1-0. And that one wrapped foul. That's in there. And it's 1-2.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch. And he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 gone now. Luis Robert now. First time up, he grounded to third.
Luis Robert.
Here we go, boys.
Up the middle. White on to first. And they take care of Robert for the out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. 1, 2, 3 go White Sox. Not going their way. It's 7-0. Here on the south side, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the right fielder, Gavin Sheets. Anderson back to work. And a strike in there.
You know, these White Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And here it comes. To third. And it gets by him.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Man at first, Andrew Vaughn now. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had him eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And first offering is fouled off.
Hey, double them up. Let's go now.
Righty to the plate. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Albies. Relay to first, double play.
Now batting, catcher, Sevi.
2 outs, base is empty. Sevi Zavala, the next to hit. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. In the air, right field.
I got it.
Under it is Acuna to make the grab.
Hey, get ahead.
Back here on the south side. Well, we go bottom six. And now, Yohan Moncada. Moncada measures 6 feet 2 inches, 28 years old, and he was born in Cuba. And it's fouled away.
Outside of the United States, Cuba has more players and representatives in Cooperstown than any other country. Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic are close behind.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And here is Rougned Odor. In there, and it's 0-1. Left-hand batter waits. And there's a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Tim Anderson steps to the plate for the White Sox.
I just remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands, and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Swing and a ball popped up, and that's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
One away. One away. Hold him right here now, guys.
Benintendi stands in now and watches strike one. And they're at the knees, and it's 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Moncada at second, Anderson at first, 2 out of the inning. That misses, 2-2. Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw is still in time, and they end up with 2 in scoring position after the out at first base. here at the ballpark, set for the last half of the seventh. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Luis Robert. The wind of the pitch. Out in front and foul to the left side.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Tapped softly on the ground. Throw to first is in time. And one away in the bottom of the seventh.
The right fielder, number 32. Gavin.
Now it's the right fielder, Gavin Sheets. 1 for 2. First pitch, and he just misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
Smash to the left side. Gathers and throws to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
And now it's going to be Andrew Vaughn. First pitch just misses.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Two down. You got 2 down.
Next pitch is outside. That one the other way. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Tell me what you want, what you really.
Ready for the bottom of the 8th, and now the catcher comes up to him, Seby Zavala. Anderson back to work. And there's a strike on the outside corner. So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's thrown the ball really well, kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
The punch out there, and there's one down.
Oh, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Moncada in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
The pitch. And fouled off. No action in the bullpen, though. Looks like they're going to let him stay out there.
Strike him out right now.
And the 0-2. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Everything came together for him.
Now
Showed a
batting,
willingness to drive that pitch
baseman,
the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So digging in, Rougned Odor.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Takes the corner. That's strike 1. Moncada, the base runner at first with one out. Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
0-2 now. A little bit low.
It's a good take.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Left-hand hitter waits. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Roll it up right here.
The 1-2. Odor checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And no swing, says James Kingsley. Lined, and that's a base hit. Moncada ground second on his way to third. The run scores all the way from first, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
Nice at bat right there. Not just the result, but also seeing a lot of pitches. Made him really work out there on the mound. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
So the batting order turns over, and now the shortstop, Tim Anderson. First offering, and it just misses. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw on to Olsen, and they take care of Anderson for the out.
The left fielder, number 23, Andrew Benintendi.
Benintendi up here. Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. Slapped foul.
Here we go now. Let's go.
On the ground. On to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Through 8 full, it's the Braves 7 and the White Sox 1. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Now it's the DH, Eloy Jimenez.
Hey, nobody out now.
Anderson back to work. Swings through that.
0-1.
And that's through there for a strike. Ground ball up the middle. White on to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
Now batting, center fielder.
And now it's Luis Robert.
Hey, we got 1 out here.
That's in there. Strike 1.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Bounce to the left side. Fires across the diamond, and they're down to their last out.
The right fielder, Gavin.
So they're down to their final out. And now the right fielder, Gavin Sheets. 1 for 3. That one ripped, and it goes just foul. Next offering is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris